The Bachelor Kelsey Anderson shared a touching moment about her late mother. February 8, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. After losing her mother to cancer in 2018, The Bachelor 28's Kelsey Anderson continues to struggle to mourn her loss. 26-year-old Kelsey was very close to her mother, Denise Anderson, so the loss was profound. Kelsey came to prominence when she appeared as a contestant on Joey Graziadei's season of The Bachelor. The couple got engaged during the final rose ceremony, but Kelsey may be having trouble planning a wedding without her mother. Remove ads. From her first meeting with Joey during The Bachelor season 28, Kelsey talked about her mother. Denise's illness and subsequent death were a major part of Kelsey's story. Since getting engaged, Kelsey confessed that every time she even thinks about planning her wedding to Joey, she thinks about how her mother won't be there to celebrate the big day. This could mean Kelsey's mourning is holding her back from marrying Joey. Who was Denise Anderson? Kelsey's mother, Denise, was an Army veteran married to Kelsey's father, 58-year-old Mark Anderson, for 18 years before she was diagnosed with cancer in 2018. Mark was also in the Army, and they met while serving overseas. They'd go on to have 5 children together, including Kelsey. According to Kelsey, Denise passed away only 2 months after receiving her diagnosis. Denise and Kelsey were close. Kelsey and her mother were close, so she felt the loss deeply and needed to lean on her father, Mark. During an early solo date with Joey on The Bachelor season 28, Kelsey talked about how she and her father weren't close growing up. Though she loved her father very much, he was often working overseas, so she grew close to her mother. After Kelsey lost her beloved mother, she came to rely on her father for his wisdom and quiet strength. Kelsey shared a touching moment. Kelsey recently posted a TikTok that opened with her crying. "Grief is so freaking weird," she says. She goes on to explain that she saw a video clip of a little girl going through her mother's makeup bag, and it made her miss going through her mother's makeup bag. The Bachelor season 28 star was partially laughing at herself, but the tears were real. Her sorrow might be why Kelsey and Joey haven't set a date. Journey on The Bachelor season 28 was a heartwarming and emotional experience that captivated audiences across the country. While she ultimately found love with Joey Graziadei, her engagement has been tinged with sadness due to the absence of her beloved mother, Denise Anderson, who passed away in 2018 from cancer. Since her mother's passing, Kelsey has struggled to navigate life's biggest moments without her. As she embarks on the next chapter of her life, she is facing the challenge of planning a wedding without the guiding presence of the woman who meant so much to her. Who was Denise Anderson? Denise Anderson was an Army veteran who dedicated her life to serving her country and raising her family. She met Kelsey's father, Mark Anderson, while both were stationed overseas. Their love story was one built on mutual respect and shared experiences, leading to 18 years of marriage and 5 children. Denise was known for her strength, resilience, and unwavering support for her family. Unfortunately, in 2018, she was diagnosed with an aggressive form of cancer. Just 2 months later, she passed away, leaving a profound void in the lives of those who loved her. A mother-daughter bond like no other. Kelsey and Denise shared a deep and meaningful connection. Growing up, Kelsey found comfort and inspiration in her mother's wisdom and warmth. With Mark often away for military duties, Denise became the rock of the household, balancing the demands of parenthood and military life with grace. She taught Kelsey the importance of perseverance, kindness, and self-love, values that Kelsey continues to uphold. When Kelsey lost her mother, she found herself leaning on her father, Mark, for support. Their relationship, once distant due to his frequent deployments, grew stronger in the wake of Denise's passing. Through shared memories and mutual grief, they built a newfound closeness that has helped Kelsey navigate the pain of her loss. A love story overshadowed by loss. Kelsey's experience on The Bachelor season 28 was deeply influenced by her mother's memory. From the moment she met Joey Graziadei, she openly shared her story, allowing viewers to witness her vulnerability. Joey, moved by her resilience and sincerity, developed a deep emotional connection with Kelsey, ultimately proposing to her during the final rose ceremony. However, despite the joy of finding love, Kelsey has struggled to embrace the excitement of planning a wedding. Every decision, from choosing a dress to selecting a venue, reminds her of her mother's absence. While she is thrilled to be engaged to Joey, the pain of not having her mother by her side during this milestone moment has made the process bittersweet. A heartfelt TikTok confession. Recently, Kelsey took to social media to share a particularly emotional moment. In a TikTok video, she opened up about how grief continues to impact her daily life. In the clip, Kelsey is seen wiping away tears as she recalls a memory of going through her mother's makeup bag. She had come across a video of a little girl doing the same with her mother's belongings, which triggered a wave of emotions. "Grief is so freaking weird," Kelsey says in the video, partially laughing through her tears. "You think you're fine, and then something small just hits you out of nowhere. I miss going through my mom's makeup bag and just feeling close to her." Her heartfelt admission resonated with many fans who have experienced similar losses. The comment section was filled with messages of support, with fans sharing their own stories of grief and offering words of encouragement. The overwhelming response reminded Kelsey that she is not alone in her journey, and that grief is a shared human experience that ebbs and flows over time. Joey's support and understanding. Joey Graziadei has been a pillar of support for Kelsey as she navigates her grief. He understands that planning a wedding without her mother is an emotional challenge, and he has reassured Kelsey that they can take their time. Joey has made it clear that he is willing to wait until she feels ready to move forward, emphasizing that their love is not defined by a wedding date, but by their commitment to each other. In interviews, Joey has spoken openly about how much he admires Kelsey's strength. "Kelsey has been through so much, and I just want to be there for her in any way I can," he said. "We'll get married when the time is right. For now, we're just focusing on supporting each other and building a life together." Finding strength in memories. While the pain of losing her mother will never fully go away, Kelsey is finding ways to honor Denise's memory. She has expressed interest in incorporating her mother's legacy into her wedding day, whether through a special tribute, wearing a piece of her mother's jewelry, or dedicating a dance in her honor. Additionally, Kelsey has used her platform to raise awareness about cancer and the importance of cherishing loved ones while they are still here. She frequently shares messages about the impact of grief, offering solace to those who may be struggling with similar losses. Moving forward with love and hope. Despite the challenges of mourning while planning a wedding, Kelsey is determined to move forward with love and hope. She knows that her mother would want her to embrace happiness and celebrate this new chapter in her life. With Joey by her side, Kelsey is learning to balance grief with joy, allowing herself to feel both sadness and excitement as she envisions her future. For now, Kelsey and Joey are taking things one step at a time. While they may not have set a wedding date just yet, their love story continues to inspire fans who admire their authenticity and emotional depth. As Kelsey continues to navigate her journey, she is proving that love, even in the face of loss, can be a source of healing and strength. Her story is a reminder that grief does not have a timeline, and that it is okay to take the time needed to heal. Whether she walks down the aisle next year or in 5 years, Kelsey knows that her mother's love will always be with her, guiding her every step of the way.